Okay, I just got passed by a group of, well, I was stopped. I was at a stop fiddling with my camera stuff. And I just got passed by a group of fast scooters. And there was a time we're on a road that's this amazing, like this road is super, super twisty. On a road this twisty, I wouldn't be able to keep up with scooters. Sad but true. Actually, whatever. I know, I still to this day know guys who, if you put them on a scooter on this road, I would not be able to keep up with them. Because they would just go full out, and they can take corners. Lighter motorcycles can take corners at higher speeds, and not much is lighter than a scooter, so I just wanted to turn my camera on and see if I could catch up to them. And the answer is yes. But mind you, there's 3 of them, so that probably means they're not going like full out. Actually, there's a 4th guy that was behind me. He was like, I guess he's one of their buddies. He's a bit slower than the other 3. Question is, can I pass them? That will be difficult because they're going quick and the road is so narrow. I would have to pass quickly and, well, no. There's traffic up ahead. Traffic is actually a bonus when you're like trying to pass someone that you're quicker than, but yet they're taking up like this. They're taking up a lot of the road, so you can't pass them. Once you catch up with traffic, they'll end up they'll have to slow down for the traffic, and then that's your opportunity to pass. And then once you pass, you're going. Woohoo! This road is so slow. This is like a freaking U-turn, and that truck made me shit myself. Oh God. That truck, I scared him too. If you look at the video, he kind of jerks a bit too. I don't know if I jerked, but I jerked my balls. I didn't jerk the bike, but my balls, they jerked. They pulled back up inside me. Oh. Which I guess would give them some protection, right? Like if I'm about to crash my motorcycle, it's probably better for my balls to be inside my body than hanging on the outside. Oh, I just killed the dragonfly. Well, I don't know if I killed it, but I hit it. I like dragonflies, they're awesome. Probably my favorite insect. Probably. I think a close second would be butterflies. Probably dragonflies are my favorite insect, and butterflies are second. Yeah. I'll stick with that. My final answer! That truck, he hugged the right for me. He allowed me to pass even though it was a corner. So I waved to him. You can't see it because I waved my hands off camera. But yeah, it's nice. Ooh, big rock on the road. Fucked up, man. Speaking of which, I wanted to let you guys know I'm going to expand my tour business. For those of you that don't ride motorcycles and have no interest in doing so, first of all, if you don't ride motorcycles, you can still do my motorcycle tour, because scooters are very, very, very easy to ride. It's easy to pick up. I've had probably 8 to 10 people who have never ridden a motorcycle or scooter in their entire lives come to Taiwan and do a lap around the island on a scooter with no problems. I've never had, okay, I've always been able to say I've never had a noob crash, but on my very last tour we had a guy who's never ridden before, and he had a small crash, but he wasn't hurt. So I've never had someone who with 0 riding experience get hurt, and I've only ever had one crash, and it was a small one. So yeah, even if so, but if you know, if that doesn't appeal to you, you know, if you're like, yeah, no, fuck it, it sounds too dangerous, and it is a bit dangerous. Then I'm gonna start doing bus tours, like not really a bus. It's like one of those. It's like a luxury van that has like 9 seats, can hold 9 people. So you know, just like my regular motorcycle tours, I can hold up to 8 people, and yeah. So if you want to book me for that, I found a place that rents the vans, so I'm just gonna rent them for now, and then if the tours pick up, then maybe I'll look into buying one. But you know, it'll be similar to my motorcycle tour. We'll just do beautiful roads, a little bit less of these super twisty roads, because in a van you'd be like, everybody be throwing up all over one another. But we'll still do some roads like this, and a lot of beautiful roads and scenery. And because we're in a vehicle, we'll be able to everybody be a lot more rested. So when we get to our destinations, instead of everyone just having ridden for 8 hours and being all tired, we'll be fully rested and be able to do more activities at each location. And it'll be, you know, and it'll be a family friendly tour. We'll do lots of activities, amusement parks, go-karting. It's fun for the whole family, man. And so if you have children, and that's one of the reasons why you haven't done my tours in the past, because if you have kids, guess what? Contact me now. You know, if my tours need a minimum of 4 people to be doable. So if it's like husband, wife, and 2 kids, boom, you've got enough people to do the tour for a week. And my prices are, I've done other tours in Asia now, and I've researched the shit out of them, and my prices are, honest to God, like the cheapest. It's the cheapest possible tour you could do in Asia, and it's not the cheapest country, you know what I mean? Like Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia, those places are all, everything is cheaper in those countries than it is here, and yet somehow I'm going to give you a cheaper price than a tour in those poor countries would give you. So how good of a deal is that? So yeah, so if you want to do a family tour of Taiwan, and then some people will say, well, you know, why would I go to Taiwan to get a white guy to give me a tour? Valid point, but there's actually a lot of good reasons. You ask any white guy that lives in Taiwan if they would rather do a tour with a local leader or a foreign leader, and the chances are they pick foreign. First of all, I find that a lot of foreigners in Taiwan know the roads and scenery better than the locals, because we spend a lot of time exploring, while the locals, oh, the scooter's caught up to me, good for them. While the locals, the locals, what do the locals do? Well, the locals, they just work all the time, you know. They go out on the weekends, but and they explore a bit, but you know, for years I would work in the evenings, so I'd spend all day, every day, riding my motorcycle, exploring, finding new roads, finding touristy spots, like way more than the locals would explore. Hey, I've never been on this road before. Kidding. So yeah, so that's just like, so yeah. And the other thing too is like I've talked to people who have done the local tours with the local tour guides, and they like eat the same food, same kind of food for breakfast, lunch, dinner. It's like the stuff that the locals like, very Asian-y, and like seafood for dinner every single day. Because like for local Taiwanese, when they're on holiday or vacation, their favorite thing to eat is seafood. And I'm not saying I hate seafood or anything, but every single day seafood for dinner, every single day, no. So yeah, do the local tour if you want, you know. And then the things that they visit, sometimes they go and they visit something and they're like, oh, look at this, it's a big open field with nothing on it. It's the only one in Taiwan, because all of Taiwan is like buildings and mountains, and this is the only open field. Everybody come look at it, and they walk around and they're taking pictures of themselves in a big open field. And chances are, if you're coming here from Minnesota, you don't want to see an empty field. So yeah, the things that the locals would see on their tours could be completely different than the kind of things that you would want to see. So that's the reason why you should book me. And that's it.